All right, heading over the bridge that connects Main to Main Street to 378 here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And after a couple days of much needed rain and clouds and autumn temperatures in the beginning of June, we finally see the sun again, and we're getting back up to normal temperatures for this time of year here in the Lehigh Valley. Just a quick rundown on, sorry, I apologize for laughing, but just a quick rundown on a Facebook group called Lehigh Valley Business Group. Founder is Kevin Cope. Now, I'm going to connect this with another article just because I thought it was really cool the way Kevin and the business group pulled off a networking event. Basically, the group, I talked to Kevin, and the group was founded and exists to try and connect businesses and together and bring everybody together, all businesses together, in a more community sort of aspect, and where they can support and help each other out, which is a really great thing. Now, Lehigh Valley Business Group does a number of business events which are always free, which are always everyone I've seen so far is free. Yes, I can speak. That's really, really cool, because especially for new business owners and small business owners, you can't always afford to go to events because your budget's real tight, But what really caught my attention was, and they actually did this one differently. Recently, they had an event at the Heritage Guild, which, okay, I looked at the event page. I had no idea what the Heritage Guild is. I'm sorry, I'm one of those types of people. I like to go into everything ice cold. I really don't try to, when I cover an event or a business, I really don't find out too much information about it beforehand, because, hey, I want to give you the first-person perspective of it. And also, if you know a lot about a business beforehand, you have a chance to ask a lot of questions, which I like to do. I like to learn about it from the people there versus online. But anyway, so what caught my attention was that you could try a handgun simulator, actual archery with a real bow and arrow, and their indoor shooting range. So I'm like, okay. I was like, this is something that's different. Also a good way to blow off some stress, especially at the end of the workday. But the full article on that, I'll save for another time. But the Lehigh Valley Business Group, I have to give Kevin and everyone involved a lot of credit for this, because unlike your normal networking mixers, this was something where you went there and you actually had a lot of fun. I walked into the place and I was like, whoa, not what I expected. And then, after I went upstairs, and after a couple minutes, I was watching the simulator and saw, watch people and how they did. All right, let's give this a shot. And then I had to go downstairs because only time I shot a bow and arrow was when I was in Boy Scouts 7 years ago. And trust me, a simple bow, closest target couldn't even make it halfway. And then, of course, first time ever. Now I shot a rifle before, again in Boy Scouts, 22 caliber. Again, learned a valuable lesson. Never try hunting because my aim sucks. But they also had I believe it was a 22 caliber, a small caliber handgun that you were able to try. So, okay, now we're talking more something my speed. First time ever in my life I ever shot an actual handgun with live bullets. And overall, 63 out of 100 at 5 feet. Not the best, but could have been a lot worse considering it was my first time. But I wanted to mention this part to give you an idea that when you see an event from the Lehigh Valley Networking Group, business group rather, a business event or a mixer, you go to it. Look at the event before you just click yes, no, or maybe. or if you receive an invite in an email, look at the event, because chances are, and speaking with Kevin, he said, he was like, yeah, he said, 2 years ago they did one at Kids Castle, which used to be on Airport Road. I don't believe it's open anymore. Which is kind of like the Dave and Buster's with the games and everything. So it's also meant to relax. It's supposed to relax at these events. Kevin and the business group designed them so you can meet other business people, hopefully make some good long-term connections, but also just relax, chill out, and have fun and enjoy yourself, which is something really different. And I believe that and it's my belief that if, like your local chamber of commerce, or other organizations did this, they'd be much more successful. These events would be much more successful instead of standard going there and meeting people, talking to people, exchanging business cards, having a name tag, etc. This was something really cool and really fun, and I want to give Kevin and the business, especially Kevin Cope and the business group, a hell of a lot of credit for doing this, because this is something I never tried. Like I said, and never in my life have I shot a handgun before, even at a target range. And I got there and I was like, you know what? Forget about the networking part. I can do that another time. I have to do an article on this. I ended up where I went in dead serious like I normally do, and I had a blast and had a great time. And if I do, there's a damn good chance that you will, especially at the end of your workday. So make sure you check out Lehigh Valley Business Group. Definitely, if you're a business owner, especially if you're a business owner, check out and support Lehigh Valley Business Group. In addition to the networking mixers, they also are really involved and try to help out the community in general. This is a place, this is a Facebook group that is definitely worth your time, because the whole point of it is to help people out, period. And to get people together as a community. And the belief behind it is, and I completely agree with this, where if we come together as a community, everyone benefits. At least that's my take from their belief, from their belief in everything. And I completely agree with that. So, and by the way, in case you're wondering, second bridge, when I made the left, 378, 378 here in Bethlehem, and well, the sun was out. But anyway, to everybody out there, thank you so much for the support. To the people that sponsor the magazine, you have no idea how much it means to me that you believe in me that much, and the magazine that much. Take care, everybody. Mike Phoenix, founder of the magazine. Get out there, enjoy the weather. Summer's here in Lehigh Valley, and I'm sure all over the country. It's crazy with events, with things to do. All right, get out there, relax, enjoy it, but be safe about it. You never know. If you're in Lehigh Valley, you might see me around. I'll catch you around sometime. Later.